Hello, here we are at the trends area of the 2017 Ambiente. These trends have been put together by the Stilbureau Bora Herke Palisano, and what we've got here is 4 trends that have been comprised of products that have been found at the Ambiente this year that really bring the ideas of these 4 trends to life in actual products. And the lights are currently going off, which is very interesting. Makes it quite interesting actually. The lights can really be seen now. Awesome. Thing about being live, you have to go with the flow. So the first trend is obviously called notable shapes, and these notable shapes are comprised of everything lacquered, polished, as well as very, very monochrome materials, as you can see. And as we move through the space, which has actually gone quite dark, it's quite mysterious now, you can see a contrast of notable shapes and that really polished and lacquered and sort of clean materials when you walk into the space of jumbled pattern. And the jumbled pattern is comprised of, I'll call it more vibrant and a little bit more sort of active trend, which is a bit patchworked with different types of embroideries. What's really quite interesting here is the different textures and structures. And here we go, we've got some lights again. Isn't it much better when there's lights on? Okay, as you can see here, right through to the original Cortiol bags that we saw this morning in all their glory, in their different shades of pink. What I think is the next area which you'll see is the contrast to that very, very bright and almost techno world is the idea of what the third trend is called honest materials. Honest materials, as the name itself stands for. Here we've got products and examples of material use that is very, very true to the manufacturing process or true to the material itself. And if you look up here at some of these fantastic objects, this light is fantastic in comparison to the lights we saw before, which is more sort of hand-woven, more sort of hand-made aesthetic. Here you've got a very, very technoid, harsh, contrasted materials with the fabric going into the light, the really heavy rock, almost concrete-looking type stone, and this beautiful industrial-style lamp. What you see here is sort of, again, the different ways that design and materials play a key role in how an aesthetic works and also leads to eventually becoming a trend. I'll just be quiet for a second and let you guys experience some of these lovely designs. I just love these handles. They're so geometric and so beautifully manufactured. And at best, I mean, what I would actually recommend is you don't just take my word for it. Come by yourselves, check out what's here, have a look, and make up your own mind about what you think about these 4 trends that were selected for the 2017 Ambiente. The last space we're going to show you is called Delicate Structures. The Delicate Structures is obviously a very, very light space compared to the other ones. And what I really like here is some of these things are so delicate to the point where you think to yourself, wow, how have they made that? And for those of you who don't know the 3-dimensional printing process, if you look at this lovely light here, what you'll see is a lamp that's got a very interesting aesthetic to itself, but then you actually realize that that shade is actually 3D printed. And the gorgeous contrast of, I'll say, the classic details with the new modern manufacturing technology is just absolutely gorgeous. Very, very delicate, as the trend actually states. So do come down to the Galleria 1 area, which is where all these trends have been set up for you. And that sort of pretty much almost closes off our day. And to sum up what I actually like to put out there, that you go and check out the daily wrap-up on the Ambiente blog, and really sort of to see even more than we've shown you on the Facebook Live line today, see some of the stuff that's happened here on the different channels. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. It's been a great day. Hope you got your feet up and have a nice quiet night with lots of energy for tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye.